Hey there guys, welcome back. I am the Six Machine. It is Gamescom going on at the moment. If you are watching it, I hope you are enjoying it. I will be watching through everything in a little bit myself, but one of the earlier videos that they released and that we are going to be reacting to now, because of course it is very important to my interests, is they did announce it is long been awaited and long overdue. They have finally announced Dawn of War 4, Dawn of War 3 for some of you, if you don't count Dawn of War 3 as being a game, which I know a lot of people don't. But Dawn of War 4 has just been announced and they've shown off a trailer for it. So as you can see, it's up on Warhammer Community. You can go watch it yourself if you like, but we are going to jump into it straight away. I haven't watched it yet, so let's dive into it and see just what is going to be announced in this trailer and what we're going to get to see. Looks like we've got Cyrax, I can't remember his name from Dawn of War 2, but he had the long flowing golden hair. Very lovely. But let's not waste any more time. Let's dive into it and check out this Dawn of War trailer.
Peggy 18.
We have fought the enemies of humanity across 1,000 worlds.
Oh, there's an Orc skull.
No respite.
There's the Necrons.
Remorse. No mercy.
And the Admech. Oh.
We are the wrath of the Emperor, his angels of death.
Oh, that's so good. That was a Redemptor.
But the Imperium lies broken. Its armies scattered and reeling.
Brutal. I love it.
Our foes rise to drag us down.
There's Cyrus. I think his name's... Oh.
Asunder.
Oh.
In the world of Cronus, we make our stand.
Okay, so it's on Cronus.
We are the Blood Ravens. There is no victory to claim here.
Oh.
Only vengeance.
I don't know if Cyrus is going to die.
While Stephen
okay, maybe I was wrong.
We fight. For only in death.
Oh, that's brutal.
Does duty end?
Was that a Technomancer? I can't remember the name of the Necron mini HQs. Oh, they got show gameplay as well. Okay. Okay. Looks like there's base building, which is positive. I'm glad that's back. Let's... Okay, so that was the trailer. I mean, the trailer itself was awesome. Don't get me wrong, I loved that. Let's just have a read through the page, and then I'll get to my reactions about it. So yeah, 40k, Dawn of War number 4, it's coming. Deeply satisfying gameplay, brutal expanded sync kill system, which I think is great. That's really positive. Mass battle, base building routes. So doesn't look like it's going to be like Dawn of War 3. I can't remember if 3 had any base building at all, but it was certainly very minimal base building if it was. This looks like it's going back to that Dawn of War 1 style base building, typical RTS gameplay, which I think is a positive. The cinematic itself, I thought was really good. I thought it was cool to see a lot of the Primera stuff, you know, a lot of the newer stuff. You know, we've got the Necrons with their Doomstalkers, is that what they're called? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But also we have warriors with not just the Gorse Flayers, but with the shorter range Reapers as well. So it looks like we are actually getting like a good mixture of the units from current 40k. Interesting decision that they've gone for Admech. They are a popular faction, but not a faction that's doing particularly well at the moment. But it's interesting that they are here. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on the name of, I'm sure this is Cyrus or Cyrax or Cyrax. I can't remember his name, but he was an important character. I think he was one of the scouts from Dawn of War 2. And he's just been stabbed there, which is not great. I was going to say initially, maybe this is just him as a baseline Marine and he gets stabbed and then becomes a Primaris. But it looks to me from there like he is already in the Phobos armor. So I think this is Primaris Cyrax or whatever, Cyras, whatever his name is. And it looks like he does actually die.
Make our stand. We are the Blood Ravens. There is no victory to claim here. Only vengeance to enact.
because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's definitely him. Yeah, 100%. So it looks like that named character is going to die. I guess that kind of makes sense. They don't want to rehash all of the older characters from the older games, but still, that's a shame because he was quite cool.
We fight.
Love that we've got the Orcs, Space Marines, Necrons, and the AdMech. That seems to be all there is at the moment. I assume there will be expansions to bring the other races in. Really looking forward to seeing things like the Tyranids, even things like the Eldari, the Drukhari, Chaos. Quite interesting that they didn't have Eldari or Chaos because they are quite popular factions. But either way, I think that gives them a lot of room to expand as the series hopefully goes on. So trailer, really cool. Loved that. My initial thoughts on the actual gameplay. Let's rewatch some of this because it looked a bit iffy to me. It looks good, don't get me wrong. The actual graphics itself look fine, but just something feels a bit off about it. And I'll point it, so down in this corner here, watch these, the AdMech Cataphron breachers or destroyers, I think they're called. They move weirdly. I don't know, it's almost like they're sliding on ice. There's a bit of weirdness to the movement in this. It feels very isometric, and it definitely is giving me a Dawn of War 3 vibe, which isn't a good thing. Like, I really like the base building. I love the fact that you've got the build menu. You've got, you know, the forts, the snagger huts. You know, you've got base building and infantry building as you would expect. That is really positive, and I'm glad we're going back to that. So the idea, like the way the game is being designed, looks good. And it's maybe just because it's a work in progress, it's very, very early. But the actual movement of the game doesn't look quite right yet. The scale looks a little bit skew-iff to me. That's not to say that it won't be good when it actually does all kind of get finalized and done and is in our hands. But at the moment, I think you can definitely tell this is early access. This is a work in progress because it just... I hope they don't go along the route of making it feel too Dawn of War 3-ish. I really want something that is a bit of Dawn of War 1, a bit of Dawn of War 2 with just modern updated graphics. That's exactly what I want. And this isn't really selling it to me completely at this point. So the gameplay I'm a bit iffy on, but that could just be because it's very early on in the process. The trailer, absolutely loved that. I thought it was great. It was cool to see, you know, a redemptive dreadnought. Cool to see a load of the Necron stuff, you know, the Triarch Stalkers, the Warriors, all that kind of stuff. Really cool to see. It does look like there's going to be Beast Snaggers in there, so I'm hoping to see some of the Squighog Riders and that sort of thing. There's a Gorkanaut, clearly, because it says right there. So I'm hoping there is a good... In fact, you can see them right there. There's the Squighog boys. So we've got regular boys with shooters. We've got a Battle Wagon. We've got a Death Dread. Squighog boys. That looks like a big mech, or maybe... what are they called? Mega Knobs. Something like that. It does look like there is a good amount of units and variety, which I think is really positive. So I'm looking forward to seeing the full rosters and seeing just what the game entails. I just hope they can tighten up the gameplay a bit because it looks a little bit weird to me. The scale looks a bit off. I mean, like, certainly if you go back to here, that Cataphron Breacher or Destroyer looks tiny compared to what I think that is a Mega Knob. That doesn't look big enough to be a Death Dread. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. The scale looks off because I've always envisioned breaches to be the same size, if not bigger, than a Mega Knob. But that looks really, really tiny by comparison. So I think there's just a few things they need to iron out and sort out. But the cinematic was awesome. Really, really excited about that. So overall, positive. I think there's still a long way to go. It does say in the article, I think, does it say a date? Very long awaited 70 mission campaign, which is also really good. And you can do it solo or co-op with a friend, which is great. And it was written by John French. So it's going to be a good story. Like there's going to be a good bit of lore and background behind it, which is really, really cool. So we've got the orcs. Gorguts. I assume it's going to be Gorguts because that's always who it is. Is that an Imperial Knight? Oh my god, there's an Imperial Knight there as well. That's awesome. That's very cool. So big month, no exact release date yet, just 2026. So they've got plenty of time to work on it, and I'm sure they will. So far, looking pretty positive. The trailer has really sold me. I think the gameplay needs a bit more work, but I am positive. And if it is going back to the mass battle base building roots of the earlier games, then you can count me in. So I'm really excited. I'm really hyped. I'm glad we have finally seen Dawn of War 4. It is a long time coming. And if you are enjoying the remastered version of Dawn of War 1, then this is something to really look forward to in the future. That's going to be it for this video, though. Just wanted to do my reaction to that. I am really hyped. Kind of hoping that there might be a reveal later on in the stream for maybe something from Creative Assembly for Total War. I don't think that's going to happen, but my hopes are up for that. But either way, really liked that. Thought it was really good. And I'm really excited to see what else they show off for it as time goes on. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. So did you like the trailer? Did you like the gameplay? Do you have any reservations about it? What other factions are you hoping to maybe see when they actually release it? Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe if you want to see more. But until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.